So for Transparent, I didn't see a lot of character arcs. I mean, I saw the beginning of character arcs, but I think with TV shows that, unlike movies, you don't see the character arc all in one place. You see, like, their flaws, I feel like, that will eventually be either their downfall or they will develop into a different human being by the end of the show or by the end of the season. And so I feel like I saw the beginning of character arcs, but not exactly developed, completely finished character arcs. Like, obviously, I feel like Mort is going to be the most developed in this episode compared to the overall development of the characters, just based on what I read. Because, you know, he's the one that's transgender. He's the one that's going to have all these changes, and he's the one that's going to have to tell his family and deal with the repercussions of how they react. Allie, Joshua, and Sarah kind of give me a Seinfeld vibe. They're kind of shitty, selfish people. They don't seem very concerned about their father in the beginning before they realize what's wrong. I mean, they joke about, like, in the car, if he has cancer or not. So, I feel like they're going to have the most development compared, like, by the end of the season compared to Mort for this one episode. Because I feel like it's going to come to a shock to them, first of all, because they think the only problem is that he's selling their house, the family home. But I think they're going to get a real shock to reality that, like, shit isn't about them all the time. And that their father is really starting this embarkment on being himself and sharing who he is with his family. So I think that's what I think for character arcs. In terms of how does my character change, I feel like the same thing. I think Oliver will change a little bit from the beginning of the episode until the end of the episode, but I think his main character arc wouldn't develop until the season was over. That it would be a whole season for his development compared to one episode. I do think he's going to be more open from the beginning to the end. He's going to care more about himself by the end of the episode compared to he's kind of just so concerned about doing this for his father that he's not really thinking about the repercussions that it causes him. So I feel like that's something that's going to develop before the end of the episode. And how his relationship with other people, with Sydney especially. I think that's one of the core relationships that is an arc within itself, and that will develop before the first episode's even over. So, yeah.